joining Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Dan, what are you tracking?
Well, I do want to add on to what you just said there in that while I'm not expecting widespread heavy rainfall this weekend, we're going to see light rainfall, but a few showers that could have brief downpours. And anytime we're going to put water on these surfaces that have burned, we're talking a loss of the vegetation, a buildup of ash and debris, we're going to see some issues. So even with some light precipitation events, we could see some minor slides, some minor debris flows and things like that. It's just one of those things that throughout the winter, if you live in or near or below especially a fire zone that includes in Monterey County, you're just going to have to be prepared for that throughout the winter months. As this stuff is just going to keep coming down out of the hill. So just be aware of that. Again, no widespread heavy rainfall expected, but some precipitation is possible with brief downpours, which could cause some localized issues. Now, as we look at our big picture, some high clouds off to the south associated with the tropical cyclone named Odalis. That is not going to affect us directly. We're more interested in this guy. This is an area of low pressure with a strong cold front, which will be working its way through our area as we head through the day tomorrow. And initially, we're not going to see much in the way of precipitation with this, just some wind. The wind's picking up tonight. Gale warning in place for the Monterey coast from Point Pinos down to Point Piedras Blancas, and that does last through 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Conditions will be hazardous for mariners on top of some high seas of 7 to 11 feet. And then tomorrow night into Saturday morning, high surf reaching our beaches, which will cause some more issues. Large breaking waves could get up to 20 or more feet. Dangerous currents will be a little bit rough near the beaches over the next couple of days as well, so just keep in mind that. So let's get into the timeline of everything. Winds picking up overnight tonight. We'll see patchy low clouds around the bay, and by tomorrow morning the actual cold front come through could bring a couple sprinkles, but for the most part it's going to be fairly dry. It'll moisten up behind the front. We'll see cool air filter in behind it. We'll see a big cool down tomorrow, breezy conditions, and then as the core of the system gets closer, we'll see some instability. That's going to cause some showers and potentially some thunderstorms to develop. The thunderstorm threat will be pretty much right along the coast and not too far inland, as we're going to get most of that instability over the water. But by 4 p.m. tomorrow night, we could see scattered showers rolling in. Any one of those individual showers could have a brief downpour, some small hail over the water. It's possible one will create a water spout, so we'll have to be careful of that near the coast. But with the scattered nature of everything, I can't even guarantee everyone rain with this. So you may see a brief downpour, you may see nothing. Depends on what part of the neighborhood you're in that case. So another round tomorrow evening, and then things will calm down a little bit into Saturday, though. I think even on Saturday afternoon, we could see a few lingering showers. There's potentially even more coming on Sunday. Total precipitation, as I mentioned, with this system, fairly low, up to 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit higher in some isolated locations. So it's not a heavy rain system, but enough to get a little bit of moisture in the ground. So that's some good news, but we're also going to see some wet and slippery roads. That's going to be an issue out there. Gusty winds could cause some issue to fire damaged trees and outdoor dining infrastructure, and the potential for thunderstorms we mentioned with small hail, wind gusts, downpours, water spouts, and then of course that high surf. So just to recap those impacts. Now, another thing I do want to get to is the cooler temperatures with this weather system. Again, we're going to see a 20 to 30 degree decrease tomorrow. Let's just go through these pretty quickly. 62 in Santa Cruz tomorrow, 50s and 60s up in the hills. East shore of the bay staying in the 50s as well, with low 60s from Watsonville to Salinas and right around 60 in Hollister. And most of these locations we're in the mid to upper 80s today. So a huge drop in temperatures, and they're not going to go back up anytime soon. So get ready for the chill. 60 tomorrow in Monterey and 58 in Pacific Grove, farther south. Highs in the Salinas Valley, mainly in the low 60s. Okay, so the next 7 days we'll have some lingering showers Saturday. Another weak system comes in on Sunday with more showers, but mostly light stuff. Cold, windy through the weekend, really chilly through most of next week. We're watching for another system by the end of the week, and look at those lows in the 30s on the coast Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They'll be even colder inland with patchy frost possible starting Monday and Tuesday morning. So get ready for the colder temperatures. We'll have showers this weekend and lots of wind. We're back after this.